And we are live.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, everyone. And before we say anything, happy International Women's Day today. Here we are, Mary and I, my business partner Mary and I. We are going to talk to you all, ladies. Sorry, gentlemen, nothing against you, but today is
It's all about the
Women's
ladies.
Day. So we are going to talk to all our ladies who is going to watch, who is watching. So before we start, my name is Sushma Mishra. I am the face behind Sushma Pamish page. Um, I live in USA, originally from India. I am a digital entrepreneur. Along with, I also work full time in public service. I have two wonderful kids. I'm a mom. I am a wife, a sister, you name it, all relation. I am. So here I'll ask Mary to introduce herself.
Well, hello, everybody. My fantastic and fabulous, beautiful, amazing, wonderful, strong. Any word you want to add to it, my ladies, we are amazing, we are strong, we are powerful, we are energized, we are blessed, we are motivated, we are inspiring, we are everything that the Lord has said. Welcome to our live. My name is Mary Isaacs. I am a mom and a wife and a co-worker and a business partner. I am here to show up my face. Oh my God, I can't wait to share a wonderful journey with all of you, with my business partner, because today is Women's Day and happy International Women's Day to every one of you. We are all sisters, we are all mothers, and we are blessed. For those of you are new on my page, I want to say welcome to my page. You are not on this page by mistake, but you are here to take something, either for me to learn from you or for you to learn from me. So stick around and let's enjoy this life together. Thank you for being here, and we love you all, so amazing, ladies, so much. Thank you so much, Susie. Back to you.
Thank you, Mary. So today's topic, we are not going to talk about our business, the feature, the benefits, none of those. Maybe a little bit, but we are going to talk about you. We are going to talk about us. We are
Yes,
going to talk about how our life
yes,
was and how it is now. So we're
yes,
just going to share a little bit everything, and then also we want you to listen, pay attention, and see that how people, women who wants to do something, who wants to change their life, who wants to empower other women, how that is going to help you if you want to connect with us and things like that. So, with that, like I said, my name is Sushma Mishra and I am a digital entrepreneur. I have been in this business for 2 years now. And
mm-hmm.
prior to starting this business, well, I still work. I am a full time employee also. But prior to starting this business, due to personal reason, I was looking for something extra to do, something maybe second employment, mainly second employment. And I was looking to do something from home because I work 8 hours. So, uh, 8 hours a day. I have family. So I wasn't looking to go somewhere after my full time job and put extra hours. I was looking to do something from home. So one day I saw this ad on Facebook, and this lady was talking about this business that I am part of it. Mary is part of it now. This business. When I looked at it, the ad, it it was really nice, and then it was work from home, means that do your business from home, not work, but do your business from home. And I'm like, that's something that I can do. Let me look into it. I was all hyped. I saw it. I was like, yes, I can do it. So I went ahead and did my due diligence. I did what needed to be done. And then once it was done, then I got thinking. And I am like, oh my God, it's online thing. You know, I don't know this person. She is a stranger to me. What did I just do? So my adrenaline just when it I calmed down, I thought of it and I'm like, no, this is online. I can't, So I was exactly where many of you are. When you see our faces, you're like, stranger. I don't know this person. I can't trust this person. That's exactly happened to me. And then after that, I am like, hmm, I calmed down. I thought about it. I did my research. And then I decided to move forward with it. Okay. But yes, I had thought about exactly what you all maybe thinking or have thought about it, that this is online business, this is a stranger who is talking to me. How can I trust this person to do business with this person, because with business investment comes. So all those came to me, and then after that, doing my research, looking into it, I decided to move forward with this business. And 2 years later, I am here sitting with you. I tell you that how much change I see in myself. Okay. Not only that, of course, business is to make money, that's there, and we are making money. But beside that, I never thought that I will sit in front of camera and talk to the world. I never thought that I am going to, my speaking is going to be polished, and I will be so confident when I talk to people, that um, and confident in the self that I can help whoever needs help. That I never thought that those things that I can see in me. And here I am. You see me. I am talking to you all. I am here to help you. I am here to empower you. But, and as I always said, that in order for us to help you, you have to you have to help yourself. You have to be wanting to do something if you are in situation where you want to get out of it. Because without your help, without you helping yourself, I or Mary or anybody else can't help you. So I can go on and on, but I'm going to give chance to my business partner Mary, who is going to talk a little bit about her journey, and then we'll come back, and add more and more in. Thank you, Mary.
All right. Somebody say hi. How are you doing? I think Susie, this is the message is for you. Somebody.
Oh, hi, Soumya. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for watching. Yes. So that is that. Mary, Mary is, I think, talking to her kid, but you can go ahead, Mary.
Yeah. I am so sorry.
No, you're
It's
fine.
Sunday and everybody is home. Oh my God. I'm waiting for Monday so I can send them back to school. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to our live. And we are so blessed to have all of you. So today we're gonna be talking about us, like Susie said, we're gonna be talking about us, ourselves. Because when we talk about ourselves, we are talking about so many of you. Because so many of you have been where we are. So many of you have come from where we come from. So many of you have been through what we've been through. So when we are talking about ourselves, we are talking about you. We are talking about all of us. Okay. So happy Independence Women Day once again. So this is my journey. My journey has been a very long one, especially for a young lady like me. I am from West Africa. I'm from all the way from Africa. Just imagine the life that you keep telling yourself, okay, when I get there, I might buy myself like 5 car, build 10 houses. I used to be like that. I used to tell myself that, oh, I'm going to be flying all around, going everywhere that I want. I'm going to make money so quick. But that was not the dream that I found myself. Like reality, you come into somewhere you were dreaming of coming, and then you come in, and then you started seeing something else. Like, okay, first of all, when I got here, I was like, okay, it's beautiful. Guess what happened to me? The car, first of all, the car stopped on the highway. The car didn't want to move at all. I'm like, okay, what is going on? Then and then my husband have to call one of his friends to come get us because we didn't know what is wrong with the car. The car was new but not too new. But then the engine just can't start. And I'm like, okay, my first day in United States, the car has already stopped. Oh my God. Is this a sign of struggle or a sign of riches? Which one it is? I get just questioning myself so much. And then I got to the house. The apartment was beautiful. He used to live in an apartment. And I was like, okay, thank goodness something is nice. And then my journey was so funny. And then it wasn't even like up to 2, 3 months I got pregnant. And then we decided to move to Ohio. And I was like, okay, that's a long journey. And then we come to Ohio. We come to Ohio, but we didn't have much money. We didn't have like that money that to spend because my husband was the only person working. It was so hard. For him, maybe he's used to it. For me, I felt like hell. I felt like I was struggling really bad. Because just imagine you coming from another country, you're trying to shift your entire mindset. You're trying to shift your time. You're trying to shift your feeling, leaving the family behind, leaving your friends behind, leaving your life behind, and you are trying to like build that new life in front of you, and everything just seems like they're going the opposite direction, and you don't know whether you want to chase the opposite direction or you want to stay where you are. Like, you know what I mean? So that kind of life was really hard for me. So it was super super hard. Like, we went from eviction, we went from sleeping in a car, we went from sleeping in a motel, we went from sleeping in one of a family house, and we went through so much that is it was too much for me. The last 3 years of my life that I was in United States for the first time was the worst 3 years of my entire life. Like, it was so hard for me that I told my husband, I can't take this anymore. I have to go to work. And I started working, and then boom, from nowhere, oh, Colvin is hating. Who is Colvin? I don't know Colvin. Colvin don't know me. Why do I have to deal with this Colvin? And next thing you know, not even 2 weeks to that, I found I was pregnant again. I said, this cannot be happening to my life. And I had a birth control. How on earth am I pregnant with birth control? Like, ladies, I was upside down. Like, I don't know what I should switch my mindset to the opposite direction again. I was confused. I called the doctor. I said, "You guys said that this thing is gonna protect me." He said, "Well, not 100%." I said, "Well, you should have said something about that." It was a total mess. A total mess, and I have to stay back home again for another month or year. Oh my God. And I was so tired. I was so tired, ladies. I know many of you have been in this situation, but I was exhausted. I was so tired. And let me tell you something. This past 3 years have been the best of my life. If you calculate, I've been here 8 years. I've been in United States for 8 years, and I can tell you the first 4 years was not sweet. It was not sweet at all. But the second to all the parts up to now, I have made most of the best decision ever. And me working and me starting a business and starting another business is the best decision I have ever made in my entire life. Like for me, and I don't know if you people know, but for me the struggle was real. I can't remember how many times I got up at night crying, not trying not to wake my kids up. How many times I've gone to the corner trying to scream, but I don't want nobody to hear my voice. How many times I've questioned God, but then I don't seem to find answer. How many times I have like questioned myself. What did I do wrong? Who did I wrong? You know, that moment arrived in my life that I questioned myself so hard, so bad, cry so hard, but trying not to wake nobody up, trying for nobody to see me cry, and trying so hard to be strong from the inside and the outside, but still, I just have to cry because I'm human, right? I'm human. I have to cry. And
Yes.
all this was happening in a young age, because I was only 25, I was only 26, I was only 27. And I was going through all that struggle. It was way beyond me. And I couldn't call my parents to tell them that I'm struggling and they're going to start blaming themselves for thinking that they gave me out to the wrong person. You know what I mean? And so I kept everything to myself. Everything to myself. So right now, I would say I'm doing the best that I can for the past few years right now than I used to be in 2027. Like life has been so better. Now I have a house, I have a car, I have a business, I have a job, I have my kids, I have my husband. Most people don't survive in a marriage when you're going through that. It's either you divorce or you separate because it's too much. The tension was way too much. I try so hard not to blame my husband. Like sometimes I feel like, scrambling somebody, but I'm like, you know what? Calm down, Mary. Excuse me. I'm like, calm down, Mary. You got this. You got this. You're strong. You are a child of God. You are a conqueror. You are a fighter. I try to tell myself, motivate myself. I try to coach myself because there was no coach around me. I didn't know nobody in the United States. I didn't have no friends to call. I didn't have nobody. My mom's side, I have their friends and cousin and so on, but I don't know them. So I can just call somebody like that, hey, I'm suffering, can you help me? No, you can't do that. You know what I mean? So I went through all that. The reason why I'm telling you guys my story, that's just a little part of my story. Trust me, a little part of it. The reason why I am saying that is just for you to know that if you are going through that, whether you are in my age before when I was going through it, or you are in the age that you think is too late, or you are in the age that you are between 30 and 20, or you are in the early 20, or you are in the 50 and you think it's too late, nothing is too late. It's not too late. As long as you are breathing, it's not too late. As long as you have two legs, two arms, two eyes, you still have opportunity to do something because your hands are important, your legs are important, your eyeballs are important. Now, if you don't have a mouth, that's okay. You can communicate with your eyes and your arm. Even if you don't have ears, it's okay. You still have your arm, you still have your eyeball. Even some people don't even have, they don't see, but they can communicate. Some people don't have an arm, but they see, they can communicate with their eyeball. What I'm trying to say is that as long as you have a complete part of your body, you can still make something on this earth. You can make a decision that will change your life. You can still take another road. You can still build something. It's not too late. One step at a time. That's what I keep to tell myself. One step at a time. And that one step at a time, I keep telling myself, and guess what? I have gone all the way to third step. I'm not going to say I'm better and better now, but I'm going to tell you that I am better than the time that I just came in the United States. I am better than the time that I came to United States, the 2 years that I was in here, the time I was pregnant and I had nowhere to go. I have to sleep in the car. I have to sleep in a motel. I have to sleep under what? I am way better than that time. I have gone through a lot. Like you see me all beautiful, all smiling. And that's why when I see people celebrating, winning, building, I am happy for them because you don't know what they've been through. You don't know how they suffer. You don't know how they went through struggle day and night under the rain, under the sun, under the snow for them to have the life they have. You don't know that. You just see their success. When you see the success, be happy, be motivated. Tell them that I want to be like this lady. I want to be like this woman. I want to be like this girl. Because let me tell you something, there is a difference between envying somebody and hating somebody for no reason. So when I am getting up there, I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, how did she get up there? She come from Africa. Of course, I come from Africa. But let me tell you something. What I have been through, I don't think I can do that in Africa. No. What I have been through in the United States is way beyond. It's beyond imagination, especially at that age of my 24 years, 25 years, 26 years, 27 years. I didn't even hit 30. So it's, it's a whole story. So the reason why I'm saying this is for you all to know today is a Women's Day. If you are that person, you are going through a lonely time, do not cry. You still have opportunity. You still have life. You still have hope. You still have a future. You still have a light at the end of the tunnel. All you gotta do, instead of sitting down, stand up on your foot and tell yourself that I am a queen. A queen don't cry. They command, they take authority, they put their crown on, and they sit on their throne. So get up and put your crown on as a queen that you are, because you are a queen. You are strong. You are mighty. You are beautiful. You are strong. Your mindset is built to see from far. You can see before it happens. That's the kind of human being that you are. You were not just created to just walk and walk and walk, but you are created to enjoy the beautiful life that you desire. So, as a queen that you are, grab your crown, put it on your head, and sit on your throne and grab that authority that belongs to you and command that riches, command that wealth, command that good life to come right at your foot because you deserve it. You have the power, you have the authority, you have the crown, you have the seats. Why? What are you waiting for? Stand up on your foot and wipe your tears away and start making that command of yours. As long as for me, I am already taking the authority. I have already put my crown on. I am sitting on my throne. And that's why I am living the life that I'm living right now. I am making changes around me. I am making decisions that are changing my life from better to better instead of worse to worse. So if you are that person, you have been where I have been. Even if you are in this country, you haven't been out of this country. If you have gone through little bits of what I have gone through, of course, you have a hope. You have a future. You have something that you can give to the world. So stand up and put your crown on and sit on that throne of yours. That's all I have for you, Queens, today. Thank you so much, Susie.
Powerful, powerful. Mary, whoever is listening and whoever is going to listen to you, if this does not inspire them, if this does not motivate them, then I don't know what will. Because I am sitting here listening to you and motivated, like, wow, great, great.
Thank you, Susie.
Mary.
Thank you.
And that is going to make me talk about that what Mary had been through is a lot, a lot. We have been through something, not exactly what she has gone through, but something. Okay. No, nobody's life is perfect. We all struggle sometimes in life. Okay. We all question our decision. We all question our surroundings sometimes. But you know what? Even when we question, at night, like Mary said, that she cried, but she has to be strong. We all do that, especially women, because when you have children, you have family, you are the caretaker. Regardless of your job, your business, whatever your position, we women are caretaker, and that means that we want to take care of everyone, and
Yes.
and then we don't want especially to our kids to know that we are suffering, we are
Yep.
hurting, we are, because we don't want them to be sad. Okay,
Yep.
and that is fine, but what is not fine is that you just keep continue suffer.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be a time that you got to stop that.
Yep.
You might not be strong enough right now, okay? You might not have the courage right now to stand up for you or take the situation in your hand and change it. But let me tell you, you are going to, once you decide that you got to change this situation, automatically you are going to have a courage, automatically you are going to feel powerful, automatically you are going to say, well, I can and I will change this situation no
Yep.
matter what it takes. That's how I am, that's how Mary is, that's how most of us are. It's just that tiny thing in our head, the fear that tell us, oh, if you do this, you are probably not going to be okay. Your family is not going to be okay. You are going to be hurting many people. Don't let that fear comes in your head. Be courageous. And I'm going to just tell you this, that beside the life situation and whatever, we all have some type of life situation. But when I started this business, you know I went against every odd. My mind, you know no support. I went against every odd. And you know what? Was it scary? Yes, very scary, because I chose something unknown. I didn't know what is this business about. I didn't know the person. So yes, it was scary, but is it worth it? Absolutely, 100%. It's worth it. Now, after 2 years later, I am saying that it's worth it. So again, it's just a decision. And the women who are suffering, who are just surviving, who have life situation where they are they don't have financial support, they are not earning anything, so they have to be quiet because someone else is helping, someone else is doing everything. Your spouse, and someone means your spouse, okay? And you might be okay that he's doing everything and you're fine with it. But if you think that, what if, even though your bill is paid, you have food, you have everything because your husband is providing, he's a provider, that is fine. But if any time in your life, if you were thinking that, what if I have some money? Maybe someday you don't feel like explaining that where this money went to. Okay? Where did you use this money? What did you use for? You don't feel like explaining. And then you think, why do I have to explain? We are equal. You are providing, I am taking care of the house, kids, everything else. More than that, why do I have to explain? If you have those things, you can create your own identity without going out of way. You can still be home, you can still take care of your family, you can still take care of your kids, and at the same time, you will create your identity and earn money. So, all this again, for me to tell you that I cannot help you. Mary cannot help you until you can help yourself. You ask me, you ask Mary for information, and we will be there to help you. A lot of women go through miserable. My goodness. I mean, I am just going to talk about the immigrants that come from my country, the ladies who are here, and they are suffering. They are suffering for sure, whatever way. Okay, I know many. They're suffering because of the culture difference. They are suffering because of the financial issue. They are suffering because of the communication gap between the spouses. They are suffering because they are in the marriage for their kids, but they are here, they have no one. It's just the family of husband, wife, and the kids, and they don't, and then they have this, this stop in their mind that I cannot tell my problem to anybody. I cannot, because people are going to laugh at me, people are going to judge me, that I am going through this. No, no, no. Until unless you talk to somebody, you cannot get help. Okay, so you do have to, let's say, not talk to a person, go to psychologist and talk to psychologist, go to therapist and talk to the therapist. Your situation is secret. It's completely secret. Nobody is going to be knowing. But do something. Talk to somebody if you are suffering silently. Okay, that is one thing. And this is, I'm not talking about my our business here. I am talking about the situation you are in. I have been in that situation. Mary might have been in that situation. We all, nobody in this world is perfect. No matter what, there is always some kind of issue. So this is just a an advice from women to women. If you are suffering, you are not sharing anybody, you don't have friends and family here, you don't have to suffer silently. You can talk to a counselor if you don't want to share anything with anybody else. But you know what? If you trust us, we are here. We are just a message away. We can talk to you. We can see if we can help you in a way that is going to be beneficial for you. So that is it, Mary. If you have something to add, please add.
I just want to add also for those of you that just had a baby and those of you that are sitting at home. If you're watching this, I just want to let you know that I've been through that situation where you have a baby and you don't have nobody that will help you. I've been there. You know, most people have like their mother-in-law, their mom coming over, stay with them for a couple of months or a year. I didn't have that. Okay, I did not have that. I practically like raised my kids. I learned. I asked questions. I even took classes just so that I'm doing the right thing. Because as a first time mom and second time mom, you feel like overwhelmed because you don't want to make a mistake. You want to make sure your baby is breathing. I'm that kind of mom that get up at night and like, is she breathing? Oh, she breathing. Oh my God, thank God. And then I'll go back to sleep. Couple of hours, I'll get up again. Okay, she's breathing.
Yes, me too.
It was the funniest thing I've ever done. Like every hour, I have to make sure my baby is breathing. So I'm always like this, or
Yes.
touching her chest, make sure that she's breathing. And I'm like, okay, she's fine. And then I'll go on YouTube, how to bath a baby, how to make sure she doesn't choke, how to make sure. Trust me, I have been there. Being a mom, it's the hardest job anybody can do. The hardest. You don't get much sleep. Sometimes I have to take my baby and put her right in front of the bathroom door. and leave the bathroom door open so that I can take a peaceful shower, even though she's sleeping. But I
Yeah.
gotta make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
So that's how I take my shower.
Yes.
And I'll
Yes.
put her right in front of me where I can see. And I'll be taking a shower, one eye open, one eye closed. I'll be like this. Okay, she's fine. I'll go back and take a shower. Oh my god, I've gone through a lot. Oh my god. And then I will get up and look at her so peaceful sleeping. I said, God, do I deserve her? You know, you go through so much emotionally,
Emotion. Yeah.
mentally,
Hmm.
physically, you're exhausted. You are so tired, you don't get enough sleep. And on top of all that, you get to be a wife.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You gotta make dinner. You gotta do laundry. You gotta make sure the house is clean. You gotta make sure you're clean. You gotta make sure this. And sometimes you just boom, go off. You know, because you're exhausted, you're tired. We get it. I get it. I've been there. I'm sure Susie been there. That moment where you have a baby, you're so exhausted. But let me tell you the secret though, what I learned. Whenever your baby is sleeping, make sure you sleep. Drop everything. Let the house boom. Leave it. Even if you're dirty, you're in the shower, you hear your baby sleeping, go to sleep. Get out of the shower, wipe your body, go to sleep. Because when you are said, okay, my baby is sleeping, let me clean, let me do this, let me do that. By the time you're done and you want to lay your head, that's the time they're going to get up. And guess what? You're not going to get no sleep at all. Because they're still going to be up for a couple of hours while you're going to be exhausted, and lack of sleep make you go mentally insane.
Yes.
You may not know that at first, but the more you don't sleep, the more you become like a zombie. You'll be having imagination, you'll be having some mental issue. That's why they always said mental thing, huh? It caused by lack of sleep. I know that. Lack of sleep, it makes you go mentally insane.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Because I was in that situation that when my baby is sleeping, I want to clean, I want to do this, I want to take a shower, I want to do.
Yeah.
By the time I'm done with everything, she's already up.
Yeah. Yep. 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 True.
And then when your baby is up, you can sleep because you're scared.
Yeah.
What if you go in the cabinet and just grab something? What if you go to the kitchen and touch something? What if she, like, you're gonna be insane? I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So one day I decided, you know what? My baby is sleeping. Let me sleep.
Yeah.
And for the first time in my life, I felt good about myself. I went to sleep when she slept. When she got up, I got up. And guess what? I fed her and I let her sit down in front of the TV and I was doing what I have to do.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that was the best decision I ever made. Like, it was the best time because I had more energy because I slept. And
Mm-hmm.
guess what? She slept for like 6 hours and I slept for 6 hours, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you have a baby and you make that mistake of working while they're sleeping, you're going to get less than 3 hours sleep,
Mm-hmm.
less than 4 hours sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how a lot of people go mentally problem. So
Yeah.
if you are a mom, when your baby is sleeping, make sure you leave everything and sleep. It's just a tip from me as a mom of three. I've been in that situation. I don't have my mom here. I only have my mother-in-law. She live on her own. I live on my own. She only visits once in a while. So you are in that situation, you don't have nobody. When your baby is sleeping, please don't try to impress nobody. It's not time to impress people, it's time to impress yourself.
Yourself.
Let your baby sleep and you sleep. When she get up, you get up and you do what you have to do what you can. Don't try to impress nobody. Oh, people gonna come to my house. Who is gonna come to your house?
Mm-mm.
And they come to your house. Some of them don't have a baby, but you see their house, it feels like they have 10 kids. They don't even have one kid. So don't try to impress nobody. When you have a baby, it's you and your baby.
Yep.
Think about you and your baby. Especially yourself, ladies. Think about yourself. Today is an in International Women's Day. That's why I'm being open to you. I'm being honest with you. If
Yeah.
you are a mom of a little baby that is not even 2 months old yet, or even 6 months old yet, Take care of yourself. Your health comes first. Before the house, before the laundry, before dinner, before anything else. Your health is the number one first. Take care of yourself first. That baby sleep, you sleep. You get up, put the baby right in front of the bathroom and take a good shower. Look good. Feel fresh because when you're not feeling fresh, your energy is low.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Your body needs water.
Yes.
Without that water in your body, your energy is low. I'm telling you, I've been there. I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go like one day and a half without taking a shower, and I know how I feel. I feel like I'm a zombie. Like I'll be, and sometimes my husband will be like, "Oh my God, baby, you need to take a shower. You stink." Oh, I stink now. Take the baby. Go walk around the baby. I was going insane. But then once I found this trick of how I can take care of myself, I first of all, when my baby sleep, I sleep. When she get up, I put her on that tiny baby, lay down, put the
Yes.
belt on her, and then I sleep. So that's a little tip for me. Take it and use it, and you're gonna thank me later that I tell you that. Okay? So thank you
Awesome.
everybody, and happy International Women Day to every one of you, my queens.
Awesome. Awesome. So pretty much we are trying to tell you that help yourself. Okay. Every which way.
Yes.
We didn't help ourselves in the beginning. You
Mm-hmm.
know, of course, Mary is a lot younger than me, and she learned her way. I
Mm-hmm.
learned my way, but we both are taking care of ourselves now. My kids
Yes.
are grown. My kids are grown, so they don't need me that much. Of course, they need me. Kids are always,
They need their mom all the time.
they're going to need their mom for rest of my
Their
life.
life.
Yes, my life, but I don't have to feed them. I don't, those kind of things.
Yep.
But I learn to take care of myself.
Yes.
I am very giving person. I will take care of entire world before I take care of myself, which was hurting me.
Mm-hmm.
Hurting me, and it was that's my nature. So it was hard for me to let it go, because whenever I think of other people, my family members, before I think of myself,
I used to do that.
it is hard for me to let it go. It was hard,
Mm-hmm.
but it is becoming now better and better, because if I take care of myself, then I can take care of everybody else.
Everybody. Yep.
Because if I am sick, everybody's going to be worried about. They are going to be sick. It's their health is going to be costing. My kids are going to be worried. So if nothing else, you are a mom, think about your kids. If you don't take care of yourself, who is going to take care of your kids? If something
Exactly.
happens to you today due to stress, due to whatever health issue you have, who is going to take care of your kids? So for yourself and for your kids' sake, take care of yourself. Think of yourself, whatever you have to do, health, money, anything. And of course, we are here. When you want help, you need help, we are here to help you.
Yep.
So that's it. That is it from my
From
side.
us today,
Yeah, and happy Women's Day,
Independence Women Day.
everyone. Happy International Women's Day to everyone who's watching and who's going to watch. And we'll see you next week.
Next weekend.
And our
Bye,
other
everybody. I'm so happy.